Hi everyone. Today we are going to do a few more formulas for class 11th. Topic is trigonometry. For example, we are going to deal with triple angle formulas. Till now we have dealt with sine 2a, we have dealt with sine a. Now we are going to deal with formulas like sine 3a. For example, if I have to get a formula like sine 3a. Now sine 3a could be written as sine 2a plus a. Sine 2a plus a will give me 3a. But sine 2a plus a is of the form sine a plus b. And sine a plus b has formula sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. So I'm going to apply that. Sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Instead of a I have 2a. Instead of b I have a. So I have put in place of a and b 2a and a. Now sine 2a, I know what sine 2a is. I know sine 2a is 2 sine a cos a. I know sine 2a is 2 sine a cos a, and one more cos a is already existing. Sine 2a is 2 sine a cos a, one cos a is already there, so that is multiplied. Cos 2a I will write as 1 minus 2 sine square a. I'll try to convert everything in terms of sine a. I will try to convert everything in terms of sine a. So sine 3a will come in terms of sine a. Now it is 2 sine a, and cos a into cos a will become cos square a, and cos square a can be written as 1 minus sine square a. This second part was already converted in terms of sine a, so there is no issue there. In the first part only cos square a was there, and cos square a I converted to sine square a by subtracting it out of 1 minus, writing as 1 minus sine square a, because sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So cos square theta can be written as 1 minus sine square theta. Instead of theta it is a here. So that doesn't matter what is the name of the angle. That's your choice. So now let us multiply and open up everything. 2 sine a into 1 is 2 sine a. 2 sine a into sine square a will be 2 sine cube a plus sine a minus 2 sine cube a. We opened all the brackets, and whatever was outside we multiplied that. Now let us combine like term. Like 2 sine a plus sine a will become 3 sine a. And 2 sine cube a minus 2 sine cube a, both have got negative sign and both are same, so they will be added with negative sign, 4 sine cube a. So the formula for sine 3a will become, sine 3a will be 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. This is the formula for sine 3a. That is 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. Now let us see the next formula in terms of, like we calculated for sine 3a. You can go through it once again. I will show it to you once again. Sine 3a is sine 2a plus a. We will apply the formula of sine a plus b. Sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. So sine 2a cos a plus cos 2a sine a. We know what is sine 2a. Sine 2a is written as 2 sine a cos a into cos a, and cos 2a is written as 1 minus 2 sine square a. I chose to write it in terms of sine. I want to convert everything into sine, so that final answer comes in terms of sine. Now next step will be 2 sine a cos square, cos a will multiply and will become cos square a. So cos square a can be written as 1 minus sine square a. And then we open up the bracket, combine the like terms, we get sine 3a as 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. The formulas have to be remembered. And the best way to remember would be to apply them to problems. Do practice sums. Now next is cos 3a. Cos 3a will be cos 2a plus a. Again the same manner. We broke 3a as a plus a. Like when we were writing sine 2a was broken in terms of sine a plus a. And we applied sine a plus b. Similarly here we are breaking it in terms of 2a plus a, because 3a can be written as 2a plus 3, 2a plus a, which will become 3a. Now again cos a plus b. Cos a plus b is cos a cos b, cos a cos b minus sin a sin a and sin b. Now everything I want to convert in terms of cos. I want to convert everything in terms of cos. So cos 2a can be written as 2 cos square a minus 1 into cos a. Sin 2a will be written again 2 sin a cos a, and it is here sin a. In the first question with 2 sin a cos a had come, but in the second question with 2 sin a cos a, sin a is coming. So next step, 2 cos square a minus 1 and multiplied by cos a minus 2 sin square a cos a. There it was cos square a, and we wrote that as 1 minus sin square a. Here sin square a is there, I will write in terms of cos square a. I can open this bracket here, 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2 1 minus cos square a cos a, and again open up the second bracket, 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2 cos a plus 2 cos square a, because minus minus will make it plus. So 2 cos cube a, it will become cos cube a, cos square a into cos a. So it will become 4 cos cube a and minus 3 cos a. So again, the formula for cos 3a is 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Cos 3a will become is equal to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Like sin 3a was 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Here cos cube term comes first. Cos cube term comes first. That is 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Now let us see the next sum. We'll do the tan 3a formula. Tan 3a is tan 2a plus a. Tan 2a plus tan a. Again the same tan A plus B formula is tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B, tan 2A tan A. Now tan 2A formula, we know what is tan 2A, 2 tan A upon 1 minus tan square A. That was done when we were doing double angle formula. When we were doing double angle formulas, that time it had come. Plus tan A upon 1 minus tan 2A, again 2 tan A upon 1 minus tan square A into tan A. In the numerator it is plus tan A, in the denominator it is multiply. So both the LCM, whether it is numerator or denominator, LCM will be same. LCM will be 1 minus tan square A in the numerator also, in the denominator also, and both will cancel with each other. So I'm not going to write the LCM 1 minus tan square A. I'll just write the final answer 2 tan A, and tan A will be multiplied by this. You will get tan A minus tan cube A. When you will take the LCM here, it will come 1 minus tan square A minus 2 tan square A. So it will become 3 tan A plus minus tan cube A 1 minus 3 tan square A. 3 tan A, 3 tan A minus tan cube A upon 1 minus 3 tan square A. Let's write the formula. What is the final formula? Tan 3A is equal to 3 tan A minus 10 to the power 3A upon 1 minus 3 tan square A. This is the formula. So we've got three formulas. We've got formulas for sin A, sin 3A, we've got the formula for cos 3A, and we've got formula for tan 3A. Now 1 by third formula. Now let us see the next formulas are 1 by third formula. They are 1 by third formula. What 1 third angle formula? 1 third angle formula. Like sin 3A is 3 sin A minus 4 sin cube A. Sin 3A is 3 sin A minus 4 sin cube A. Now what happens? If 3A is replaced by A, instead of 3A, I replace it by A. So I'll write sin A. If it was 3A here, angle had become A. If on the left hand side the taken angle was 3A, on the right hand side we got 1/3 of the angle. So if we are taking sin A, so obviously it will become 3 sin A by 3 minus 4 sin cube A by 3. It will become 1 upon 3. Because sin 3A was there, then 3 sin A had become. That means if left hand side was 3A, on the right hand side it was 1/3 angle. So on the right hand side, if A is there, on the left is, if A is there, on the right hand side will be 1 by third. That is 3 sin A by 3 minus 4 sin square sin cube A by 3. Sin cube A by 3. This is the formula for sin A. This is the formula for sine A. Similarly, let us see the formula for cos 3A. Cos 3A was 4 cos cube A minus 3 cos A. Cos 3A was 4 cos cube A minus 3 cos A. Instead of 3A, if I am going to replace it by A, then obviously on the right hand side there will become 1 by third. 4 cos cube A by 3 minus 3 cos A by 3. Okay. This I have got cos A. Now let us see the formula for tan 3A also and obviously calculate accordingly. Like if you have tan 3A, you had what? 1 minus 3 tan A minus tan cube A. 3 tan A minus tan cube A upon 1 minus 3 tan A square A. So if it becomes tan A, then it will become what? 3 tan A by 3 minus tan cube A by 3 upon 1 minus 3 tan square A by 3. It becomes tan A formula. Now we get tan A formula. There are some more formulas like cos 2A was 1 minus 2 sine square A. Cos 2A was 1 minus 2 sine square A, or 2 sine square A will be equal to 1 minus cos 2A. Sine square A will become 1 minus cos 2A upon 2, or sine A will become plus minus under root 1 minus cos 2A upon 2. It has become the formula for sin A in terms of double angle. Sin A in terms of double angle. Suppose it is sin A upon 2. So it will become plus minus 1 minus cos A upon 2. If it was A on this side, it became 2A here. So if it is A upon 2, it will become A here. So sin A by 2 is plus minus under root 1 minus cos A upon 2. We also know cos 2A in terms of cos square A. Cos 2A is also can be written as 2 cos square A minus 1. It can also be written as 2 cos square A minus 1, or 2 cos square A will be equal to 1 plus cos 2A, or cos square A will be equal to 1 plus cos 2A upon 2, or cos A will become what? plus minus 1 plus cos 2a upon 2. Or if I write cos a upon 2, then it will become plus minus under root 1 plus cos a upon 2. So cos a by 2 is equal to plus minus under root 1 plus cos a upon 2. So it depends what we are calculating. For example, I can calculate now 10a upon 2. I can calculate 10a upon 2, which can be sin a by 2 upon cos a by 2 directly. Or I can apply the formulas also, but I am going to write like this. Sin a upon 2 will be 1 minus cos a upon 2, and cos a by 2 is what? 1 plus cos a upon 2, and it is under root plus minus. So this will cancel. So 10a upon 2 will become plus minus under root 1 minus cos a upon 1 plus cos a. In this session of my teaching of recording, I will discuss these many formulas. You have to go through all these formulas. You have to go through them once again and see that how we write triple angle formulas and how we write corresponding angles. After that, I'll do some more work. I'll make one more video. Thank you.